Today I'm going to give you a demonstration of SQRL. SQRL is a replacement for usernames and passwords. No more usernames, no more passwords. Just a single identity, potentially, for the rest of your life. With SQRLs, websites have no secrets to keep. This means that websites don't store any usernames or any passwords. They store nothing which could be used to compromise your account on that site should the account get hacked and the information stored on the site gets released to the public. You do have to remember one password. Just one. This password simply secures your identity on the machine you're using it on. You can change the password at any time and your identity remains the same. In order for an attacker to log into an account as you, three things have to happen. First, they must get a hold of your identity. This is the identity stored on your device. They must then import this identity into their own device and decrypt the identity with your password. Or a much more secure method is requiring them to enter a rescue code printed on a piece of paper in order to import your identity. So it's not as simple as, oh look, I have someone's email address, I have someone's password, let's go use it to log in as them. It's much more secure than that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you logging in using SQRL using both the official SQRL forum and a test site, both using the exact same identity. So we're going to do the SQRL forum first. Click on the QR code, and it wants a password. Now normally a gray screen comes up masking everything but the password field. It blocks anybody looking at your computer screen or recording your computer screen. I had to turn that off because for this demo, all you would see is a black screen. So I had to turn that off. I'm going to show you a picture right now what it would normally look like if that was turned on. So it would look like this. But because I'm recording, I turned it off, so it looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. Now, when you go to log in, it wants your full password. You come back later within about 15 minutes or so or less. It knows you already entered the full password before, so now it just wants X number of characters. By default, it's 4. You can change it to whatever you want, but by default, it's 4 characters. So I'm going to type in my full password. So this happens just the first time. There we go. And now I'm signed in. It was just that simple. Now I'm going to sign out. Sign back in again. You'll notice it only wants the first 4. And we're signed in. Now this next thing I'm going to show you, I hope it blows your mind. I'm going to use a test account I just created to create a new account on this forum which this forum has never seen. Now just think back on the account creation process using a traditional username, traditional password, and what it takes to sign up for a website in comparison to what I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up SQRL and let's see, select my other identity. That's my new test one. We're going to go ahead and click on register. We're going to click on the QR code. Going to type my password. Oops, I just mashed the wrong key. All right. Okay, it wants a username. Oh boy, what are we going to call this? We're going to call it test account. Optional email address. Don't have to have it if I don't want it. I agree. And to stop some bot from doing this about 100 times a second, you have to wait a few seconds here. And that is it. I just registered for this account. How cool is that? We're going to go ahead and sign out. Log back in. Click the QR code. Type in my password. And we're logged into a new account I just set up. It was just that simple. Isn't that awesome? So what I'm going to do now is go down here And we're going to select an identity, go back to my main one. And I'm going to go to the GRC test server, which is right here, and sign into this using the exact same identity I just signed in with on that forum. Click it. And we're signed in. It's just that simple. So there was an example of using the exact same identity to log in to two separate websites. How cool is that? Alright, so here's another really cool feature of the SQRL technology. On the screen now, I have a Nook that I have at my girlfriend's house. We're connecting into it remotely. It's a Nook I have as a file server, and I have remote access just so I can do updates on it and stuff. But this computer that you're looking at on the screen is 25 miles away from here that I am actually just connecting it remotely. So what I'm going to do is open up the SQRL forum on that computer 25 minutes away and sign me into that SQRL forum on that computer 25 miles away simply by holding up my Android phone with the SQRL app on my phone and taking a picture of the QR code. Hopefully this blows your mind. I think it's pretty cool. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and open up the website. This is an Intel seller on Nook, so yeah, it's slow. I'm going to click Login. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Android app on my phone. Got to unlock my phone first. There we go. And we're going to do a little bit of picture-in-picture here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the SQRL app on the cell phone. And there we go. All right. What you're going to see is my cell phone with the SQRL app. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and click the SQRL app, take a picture of the QR code, and type in the last 4 of my password. It's decrypting the identity, and then automatically signing me in to that computer 25 miles away. I don't know about you, but that is pretty awesome. I'm going to show you one more application for that here in the next segment, which is also really, really cool. But yep, there you go. That's how you can sign into a website using a QR code using your cell phone. How cool. You've just seen how easy it is to sign into a SQRL website using the SQRL application on a computer. What happens when you're at a computer that you have absolutely no control of? A public terminal, a kiosk, a computer you would never dream of entering your credentials into in fear of a keylogger between the keyboard and the computer, or a piece of software running on the computer. When you log in by taking a picture of the QR code on your cell phone app, no information is passed between your cell phone and that machine. There's nothing for that machine to collect. I'm going to show you how. So here's a little Pippo X9. I'm only using it because I have it lying around, and it looks like a little kiosk. How cute is that? So here's the SQRL website. This little kiosk has never seen SQRL before in its life, or this forum. Let's pretend I'm out and about, and let's pretend this is some website I want to log into, but I don't want to enter my username, don't want to enter my password. So I'm going to go ahead and open up SQRL on my cell phone, and we're going to go ahead and click on Login. And there's the QR code. I'm going to take a picture of it with my cell phone and type in the last 4 of my password, since I just did this. It's just crypting the identity, contacting the server, and now on the kiosk we are successfully logged in to that website without entering any information on that computer that could have been captured either by a rootkit, malware, keylogger, nothing. Nothing could have got captured on that computer. How cool is that?